So Rust console old gen is coming towards the end of its life cycle. Thank fuck. It's been 4 whole years since Rust console first came out and hit the markets in 2021. Now, a lot of people were asking for the new gen version around 2, myself included, around 2 to 3 years ago. I'd say 2 years ago is probably the benchmark for it. However, if we're looking back at it, new gen consoles weren't really much bought out or the dominated side of the community because of the lack of supply from these game consoles, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X. It was unfortunate that a lot of people couldn't pick up the new gen consoles, so were stuck on the old gen version of the game, thus making a lot of the community for a long amount of time old gen based players. However, in the last year and a half, it's predominantly more new gen, and by no means was this game really good. Let's be honest here, the amount of glitches, how it looks, it really isn't that great. However, the thing that is great about this version of Rust console is the memories we had made. The quote-unquote comp scene, the clan scene, the duo, trio, solo players, the friends you made along the way, the allies, and just the amount of good memories as well as toxic memories on this game. This game is one of the only games on the marketplace that will make you feel at your worst and also at your best at the same time. You made a real sacrifice day by day playing this game to get up to tier 3 loot, have a huge base, only for yourself to get offline by someone on the other side of the country taking advantage of your time zone. But on the flip side, the same thing can happen to you where you offline someone to get revenge on that very same person or group of players, and you feel like you're on top of the world. This game gives you every single emotion that really humans can be capable of feeling. I'll address the elephant in the room. A lot of people have been asking for the PlayStation 5 sort of updates with the pricing. I don't work at PlayStation. I personally have an Xbox myself, so I'm not really in the realms of what's going on at PlayStation. I know it's not Double Eleven's fault, it's more PlayStation, so if you're going to rant a rave to someone, it'll be them. The best course of action I would recommend you take is go into the Rust Console Discord and just make them aware of the situation at hand. I'm pretty sure they're aware of it because at the end of the day, it's affecting them getting money, let's be honest. So I'm hoping that this can get fixed, because that's all I'm getting at the moment from everyone when I'm live streaming is, what's happening to the PlayStation Store? Why can't I get the discount? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. I'm not a PS5 employee. One thing we should also thank as well is the developers of the game. Now, in terms of marketing the game, I don't think it's the best it's been. It could have been a whole lot better. However, the developers of this having to take on the job of optimizing old gen and new gen consoles, not being the biggest game development company out there with huge amounts of backing such as Activision, etc. They've done a really good job, you know, transitioning over to the new gen version. It looks great, hopefully it performs great. What we've been given by Obi has been amazing, and hopefully we can get more before the actual drop, because everyone's waiting, but we're not actually getting anything in terms of video clips or anything like that. Maybe they've shown us all there is to show, or maybe there will be stuff that will come on the back end of this week and we could be hyped for it. One thing I do want to, you know, let you in on is that they've changed their website. So if you scroll down, you see a whole new appearance of the website. It looks great, looks the dog's bollocks. You can see all the skins, you can see all the Rust coins you're going to be getting, as well as some nice imagery as well. But at this moment in time, it's pretty much the waiting game, and there's not much to cover, so I'm not really going to put a, oh my god, I know this and I know that, because I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. Simply, we are just saying goodbye to the old generation of this game. And whilst we have amazing memories on it, thank fuck we're leaving it behind. I'm not gonna lie, thank god. The optimization between the new 2 gens has just been horrific, I'm gonna be honest. What are you most looking forward to with the new generation version of this game? What is the first thing you're gonna be doing? What's the first skin you're gonna pick up? If there is some new skins to pick up or build skins in the store, there's a lot to look forward to. So if you're someone that really likes this game, you are going to enjoy the hell out of it. However, if we're going to be realistic here, let's talk about the start of this new game. I cannot see it going smoothly whatsoever. History tends to repeat itself in this sense, so let's go back to 2021 where the launch was awful. Let's go back to every single given monthly wipe there is. Rustworks happens for at least an hour, and with updates, even longer. this is a whole new game, seeing unprecedented numbers. It's not going to go smoothly, whether that's a fault of the development team or whether it's just because of the sheer numbers trying to play this game that it's going to break. So don't, set your expectations high that you're going to just simply download the game, jump in like it's a regular game and then play, because I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, well, I'll eat my words and I'll stop talking about it. But simply I cannot see that being a reality. Although on the flip side of it all, it doesn't come out in the prime time of when really everybody's on the game. So it comes out at 10 AM UK time, which is around like really early morning for US. I would like to say about 2-3 in the morning. Double 11, given being a UK based company, they are going to be on throughout the day to try and fix any bugs, fix anything that is to do with Rustworks. So we're going to hopefully have 24/7 around the clock assistance with anything that goes wrong with the game. Let me know what you guys think. How are you feeling about new gen version of the game? Are you happy about it or are you negative about it? What are you feeling? Let me know. I've done some live streams and I appreciate everyone coming out, getting up to 100 viewers on those are crazy, and we're nearly at 10k subscribers. Something I want to let you in on, I'll be out on vacation for about a week, so I'll be literally back on the 19th of June before the game drops. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here, leave a like if you liked the video and leave a dislike if you disliked it. Comment down below, let's have a discussion as always, and see you in the next one. Take care.